Hello everybody, welcome to the next game in the Washington Nationals 2019 season replay. This is the final game of the three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Washington Nationals. And let's get some administrative things covered before we start. There was a move made in the Nationals roster. Ryan Zimmerman went on the injured list, and they have called up right-handed starter/reliever Erick Fedde. So Erick Fedde is now in the bullpen available for the Nationals, and they could probably use an extra arm out there. Standings, Washington is 20-5, the Mets are 16-10, Philly is 13-14, Atlanta's 11-15, and Miami is 9-18. And not that it really matters, just for FYI, but Country Joe West is the home plate umpire in this game. So let's look at the starting lineups for. Well, first of all, we'll look at the pitching matchup, which is not very good, obviously. Jeremy Hellickson, he's 0-0 with a 6.89 ERA, 15 2/3 innings, 14 hits, 12 runs. They were earned, 7 walks and 10 strikeouts against the Padres' Joey Lucchesi, who's a little bit better, 28 1/3 innings. Dog wants to bark because somebody's walking across the street. 28 1/3 innings, 17 hits, 10 runs, 4 walks, 22 strikeouts, a 2-2 record with a 3.18 ERA. So like I said, could see some runs in this one because of the fact that we got lesser than average pitchers. And we'll do the lineups as we get to them in the game. We'll show the defensive players for the Nationals. There are some changes because Adam Eaton's getting the day off. This is a day game. So Victor Robles has moved from center field to right field. Michael Taylor's in center. Soto is in left. Kendricks at third. Keyboom's at short. Dozier at second. Matt Adams at first. And Kurt Suzuki behind the plate will be receiving the offerings of Jeremy Hellickson. And let's look at the lineup for the Padres. Tatis, Garcia, Machado, Myers, Hosmer, Renfroe, Hedges, Margot, and Lucchesi will be the lineup for the San Diego Padres. All right, so let's do one final check and make sure we got as much in here as I can get. I think we do. Check, see if there's any kind of a do. All right, so I think that's good. All right, we're ready to go. Jeremy Hellickson, like I said, this could be ugly. Now watch it turn around and be a pitcher's duel, but I don't think so. All right, so here is Hellickson to Tatis. Tatis, 288 hitter, 8 homers, and 19 driven in on the season so far. Hellickson a 2-3, and that's a range play. Right off the bat, we go to Tatis for a range check. 2-3 again. Fly ball to right. Right fielder Robles is a 4. So let's see if Robles can get to it. He does, so Robles makes the catch. 1 down, and Tatis is out of there. Here's Greg Garcia. He's giving Kinsler the day off. And Garcia in limited duty, 174 average, no homers, 3 driven in. Hellickson, 6-3. That is a strikeout chance, but 14 is too high for that. Go to Garcia. 2-1. He's going to ground it to second. And Dozier will flip over to Adams for out number 2. 2 up and 2 down. That brings up Manny Machado, the third baseman. He comes in 213, 2 homers, and 4 driven in. So off to a rough start is Machado. Hellickson, 6-6. Strikeout chance, 7 will get him. So how about that? Talk bad about Hellickson. He pitches a 1-2-3 inning, but it is early. So we go to the bottom of the first. It is San Diego 0, Washington coming to bat. And let's get everything in place for that. Joey Lucchesi, on the 2019 season, he was 10-10 with a 4.18 ERA. But in the replay, he is 2-2 with a 3.18 ERA. And all those have been on the Stratomatic game engine. His first appearance on inside pitch. Joey Lucchesi, the lefty, will be facing Victor Robles. And Robles checks in 191, 2 homers, 8 driven in. 2-3. 2-3 is a strikeout plus chance, and that'll be enough to get Robles. He is out of there, 1 down. For the second baseman, Brian Dozier, he hits 247, 3 homers, and 10 driven in. 5-3, and we're going to the ballpark, Nationals Park. 4-5, that's a home run to the pull side. Against a lefty, Dozier is a 12. That's a 19, so Dozier will miss it. and that will be a fly to left field. You don't get a reboot like you do on your own card. When you go to the stadium card and it fails, it's just a fly out. So it's a fly out to left field because that's his pull side, and there's 2 down. Dozier is gone. That brings up Juan Soto, left fielder, 305 average, 7 home runs and 24 driven in. Lefty on lefty, 4-5, strikeout plus, and he got him. And that's going to end the inning. So as soon as we talk about how many runs are going to be scored, both pitchers naturally pitch a 1-2-3 inning. It's just to make me look bad, which isn't hard to do, but they do it joyfully, I think. All right, we go to the second. No score, but here come the Padres. Will Myers will lead things off. He's in left field today, hitting .209, 5 homers and 8 driven in. 6-3, that's a strikeout chance on Hellickson 5. We'll get him. So how about that, Hellickson? It's off to a decent start. Here's Eric Hosmer, .218 average, 6 homers and 15 driven in. 4-1, would be a single if he's tired, but he's not tired. Go to Hosmer, 3-3, ground ball to second, Dozier. Easy play to Adams, 2 down. For Hunter Renfroe, he was the culprit in the last game with that big home run late that caused all the chaos, but the Nationals still came back and won it. Renfroe on the season, 176, 5 homers, 10 driven in. 2-5, that's a wild, which means it's just going to be a ball. Reboot. 5-4, home run shot against a lefty, but Renfroe's a righty, so it's a blank. We go to Renfroe. That's jumped the coop, so we'll try it again. 1-5, star line 4, that's a ground ball to short. And how about that? 6 up and 6 down for the Padres. And Jeremy Hellickson trying to show me up, which he's doing a very good job of it so far, but it is still early. It's only been 2 innings. That's why you play 9. Lucchesi will be up to face Howie Kendrick. Red hot Howie Kendrick hitting .405, 5 home runs and 17 driven in. Lucchesi, a 6-1. That's an automatic out, star line. And it's going to be a fly to right field. 1 down as Kendrick is retired. Brings up Matt Adams, .297, 3 homers, 7 driven in. 6-6, that's another automatic out. And this one is going to be a ground ball to second, out number 2. Adams will be getting the bulk of the first base duties along with Kendrick because of the Zimmerman injury. So now with 2 down, that brings up Kurt Suzuki. Suzuki, an even 300, 2 homers, 5 driven in. 6-1, Lucchesi found the star line again. All 3 outs are automatic star lines, and it's 3 up and 3 down. No chance for the batters on that one. We go to the third, no score from Nationals Park on the final game of the series. Tomorrow, or the next game in the schedule, will be the St. Louis Cardinals coming to town. But right now, they want to finish up. They're going to try to sweep the Padres if they can do it. Hellickson will be facing Austin Hedges. And Hedges on the season, 200 average, 4 homers, 10 driven in. 2-6 for Hellickson. Hit by pitch, he's an 11. -4 is a 7, so that's too high for that. Go to Hedges, 4-4. And that's going to be a pop-up to short, 1 away. As Keyboom puts it away. 1 down for Manuel Margot. Center fielder, he's hitting .243, 3 homers, 8 driven in. 2-3. 2-3 is a range play. We go to Margot's card. 6-6, star line 4. It's a ground ball to short. Range is Keyboom. He's a 2. Can he get to it? He can. Keyboom up to the task. 2 down. Brings up the pitcher, Lucchesi. Not a very good hitter. .063 average. Hellickson, a 2-5. That's a wild, which is a no pitch or no play. 4-1. He's not tired, so there's no single there. We go to Lucchesi. 3-5 for Lucchesi. Struck him out. He strikes out a lot. He's got actual Ks on his grid, so that tells you he strikes out a lot. And that's going to end the inning. So how about that? We go to the bottom of the third. Still no score from Nationals Park. And Carter Keyboom made that nice defensive play in the top of the inning. We'll lead off here in the bottom of the third. He's hitting 167, no homers and 1 driven in. 1-5 is a strikeout chance, and he is out of there, 1 away. Brings up Michael Taylor. He has a 0 average. He's 0 for 10 on the season. So he's still looking for that first hit. Lucchesi, 5-3, going to the ballpark card. This could get Taylor a hit. 2-1, it does. It's a double to left field, so it took going off the ballpark card to get Michael Taylor his first hit of the season. He does it right there. 1-out double. Does bring up Hellickson. And they're just going to have him swing away. Lucchesi, 3-6 is a walk plus, so that will walk. How about that? And that's a 2. So he walks the pitcher, Hellickson. Boy, Hellickson thought about giving himself up on a bunt, but he hung in there and gets the walks, works a walk to put runners at first and second with 1 out. And Victor Robles, the batter, no strat roll. Lucchesi, 1-6, possible error. 6-5. 6-5 is a fly to center. The error rating of Margot is only a 1, but that is a 1. How about that? But it's odd. So if it's odd, it stays an error. If it was even, it would not be an error, but since it's odd, it is an error. So let's check how this is going to play out. Roll 1d6 versus the ABR of the runner. So they're all going to get 1 base, but Taylor can score if his base running rating exceeds the d6 roll. And Taylor's a 3, so this needs to be a 2 or less. And it is, so Taylor will score on the E8. There is no RBI, of course. It is strictly an E8. Now, let's see, can Hellickson move up? Hellickson is a 1, so he has to stop. He really can't get anywhere. So Hellickson will stay where he is at second base. Robles will stay at first. The E8 brings home the first run of the game. And the Nationals lead it 1-0 here in the bottom of the third with 1 out and 2 on. Brings up Brian Dozier. Margot had a 1 error rating, but he found a 1 on the D20, and it happens. It happened to Soto in the last game. 2-6, strikeout chance, and that will get him for out number 2. Dozier is gone. Brings up Soto. And again, he has a 1 for his error rating, but he found a 1 on the D20 last game as well. So it happens. Here's Soto. Lucchesi, 1-4, strikeout plus, and he got him to end the inning. So that run is unearned off Lucchesi, but the Nationals will take it. 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. We go to the top of the 4th, 1-0 Nationals. And Lucchesi not too happy about having Margot drop that ball. Here is Tatis to lead things off against Hellickson. 4-3, strikeout chance, 10 will get him. So Hellickson dealing right now. Gonna keep it going while it lasts, I guess. Here's Greg Garcia. 6-3 is another strikeout chance. That's a 1. He's gone. 2 down. Keep in mind, Hellickson on the season was 2-3 with a 6.23 ERA. And he had a 6.89 ERA entering this game. So this is definitely unexpected. Here's Machado, 6-5, strikeout chance. That's a 20 though, too much. So we go to Machado. 5-4, and a 5-4 is a fly to center. Put away out there by Taylor, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Padres. It's still 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. And it will be Howie Kendrick to lead things off against Lucchesi. It'll be Kendrick, Adams, and Suzuki here in the bottom of the 4th. 2-2 against the right-hander. It's a strikeout chance. That's a 5, and he got him. Kendrick strikes out at a 6 against lefties, and he got him. Here's Matt Adams. 6-2, strikeout chance again, and against the lefties, a 14. That's a 10. So Lucchesi now dealing. 2 up and 2 down for Suzuki. 5-5, he's not tired, so there's no single there. Suzuki, 2-5, fly to center, and Margot able to handle that one. And Lucchesi gives him a sarcastic smile, saying, good thing you caught that one. About time. All right, so we go to the top of the 5th, still 1-0. favor of the Nationals. And for the Padres, it will be Will Myers to lead things off. Myers struck out his first chance. Hellickson has struck out 5 in 4 innings. 2-6, that's a hit by pitch. He's a 3 minus a 4, so no hit by pitch. Go to Myers. 2-2, ground ball to third, and Kendrick will flip it over to Adams, 1 away. Brings up Eric Hosmer. 6-3, strikeout chance. That's a 4. Hosmer is gone. Strikeout number 6 for Jeremy Hellickson. There's Renfroe. 6-1, range play on Renfroe's card. That's a 1-5. It's a star 4. Ground ball to short. Keyboom's range is only a 2. He got to the last one. Can he do it again? The odds are against him. He does. Somehow he manages. That's twice he has made great plays on range plays to get the out. So Renfroe gets robbed. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Still 1-0 Padres. Did not expect this low-scoring game. Carter Kieboom will lead things off, followed by Taylor and Hellickson. And this is the first game of the season that Dave Martinez is batting the pitcher 9th. First time. Lucchesi, 5-2. That is a walk plus against a lefty, but against a righty, it is a blank. Go to Kieboom, 1-2. He's going to ground it to second. 1 down for Michael Taylor, who got his first hit of the season last in the 3rd inning with that double. 4-6, strikeout chance. 20 is too much. Taylor, 5-1. He's going to pop it to short. And Tatis puts it away, 2 down. And now Hellickson does not have his own batting card. He's got to use the generic batting card. 4-3, strikeout, and he's going to get him. So that's going to end the inning there. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the 6th. Still 1-0. Favor of the Nationals. Hellickson can face 22 batters. Right now he has faced 15. So he's still in good shape here in the 6th inning. Austin Hedges will lead it off. He popped to short his first time. 1-1. That's a home run chance against a lefty, but against a righty, it is blank. Go to Hedges. Whoop, the 20 did not go through. Let's try it again. 2-3. Single to center field, and that goes the no-hitter. Probably messed it up when I messed up not putting the D20 through there. The 2 D6s fell through, but the D20 stuck to my finger and came out without going through the hole. So I re-rolled, and there you go. The base hit. No-hitter's gone. But did you really think Jeremy Hellickson was going to throw a no-hitter? I mean, come on. He's lucky he's got this far. All right, so nothing going on Hedges' run, and there's no balk or pickoff, so no strategy roll. Infield is halfway from Margot. 1-2, walk plus. And now it looks like it might be falling apart for Hellickson as that walk now puts 2 on with nobody out, and the pitcher Lucchesi is up, and he's a good bunter. He's bunted a 4, so they will have him bunt. First Hellickson will pitch, 5-6. That's a blank to a lefty, so they will let Lucchesi bunt now. It becomes a 3 because they're halfway. 3 and a 7, or not halfway, but they're in the corners. 3 and a 7 is a good bunt, and the red die is a 3, which means that the first baseman, Adams, will just field it and tag Lucchesi 3 unassisted. But now both runners move up into scoring position with only 1 out for Fernando Tatis, and the infield will come in. Infield's going to come in. Can be a little risky, but they're going to do it. 2-5. Possible wild pitch. That's an 8, and he does commit the wild pitch. So the run will score as he uncorks one. Suzuki can't block it. And Hedges will come in to score. Margot will go to third. So it's tied at 1 now, and the runner's at third with 1 out. Infield's going to have to stay in, obviously. Hellickson, 1-6. Walk to a lefty, but blank to a righty, so Tatis will swing. 6-1, Starline 1. Ground ball to third, and Margot runs at a 4. The infield's ends a 2. With 1 out, do you send him? I think you're going to try it. They're going to try to send him because the next guy up, Garcia, is not a good hitter, and this may be the only chance they have to score. So it's a 1 or a 2 to send him. If it's a 2 or less, he will score. 3, 4, 5, or 6, then he will be out and Tatis will reach on the fielder's choice. 1-2, he will score though. He does, it's a 2. So Tatis reaches on the fielder's choice and Margot beats the throw. So he will score. RBI ground out on the fielder's choice. They took the gamble and it paid off. Padres now lead it 2-1. Attempt of a 4 for Tatis plus a 1 makes him a 5. Do you want to do a hit and run? Tatis. Yeah, he's got good stolen base rating, so they're going to do a hit and run. Hellickson 4-4. That's the ballpark card. So we're going to Nationals Park. 1-4. That's a blank. So we're going to the rare play chart. Need to get that out with runners on base. Rolling the 2d6s. That's a 65. 65 says 3-2 pitch called a ball for a walk. Catcher argues call and gets thrown out of the game. So how do you like that? It's a ball become the hit and run was on, but he actually ends up walking Garcia, and Mr. Suzuki has been ejected from the game by Country Joe West. So Country Joe West effects have been felt, and Dave Martinez is coming out to argue the case, but I don't think he's going to be able to win that one. Suzuki is out of there. Yan Gomes will have to come in and catch the remainder of the game. So let's get Yan Gomes and get his numbers in. Gomes is the catcher. He's a 5. Let's see here. Oh, got to put him over here. My bad. Gomes. So let's take Suzuki out of here. And we got Gomes in play now. So Gomes is your catcher. He's actually a better catcher, but still, day game after night game, they really wanted him to have the day off if possible, but actually he's a -1. Okay. All right. So Dave Martinez has finally sat back down as his other coaches have got him away from Country Joe West so that he doesn't get ejected as well. And after not getting the play at the plate and then coming up with this walk and ejection, that's really gotten everybody out of sorts. Hellickson now has faced 20 batters, so he's bucking for being tired. And actually in the bullpen, the Nationals' Matt Grace is loosening in the bullpen, the lefty. So he could be coming in at any time, particularly when we get down to Hosmer. But right now it is Machado who's going to bat with 1 out and runners at first and second. Nothing on the strategy roll. Infield halfway. 5-5's a strikeout chance, but 9 is too high. Go to Machado. 3-4. 3-4 is single pass short, and this is what I was afraid of. I knew he had the no-hitter through 5, but I knew the implosion was probably coming, and here it is. S6, you need a 3 or better to score from second base. And the run rating of Tatis is a 5, so he will definitely score. He definitely scores to make it 3-1 Padres. Garcia, to get to third, you have to have a 5, and Garcia does have a 5. He is a 5 run rating, so Garcia will actually take third. So runners are at the corners now with 1 out. Hellickson, this will be his batter number 22 right here. So they're going to let him face Machado, and then after that, we're bringing in Grace. Infield is at double play depth, trying to turn the 2. Let's see, Machado run rating. He's not going to attempt. Well, he's attempt of 2. So we'll roll the strat roll. Nothing happening. All right, so Will Myers is up. He's got a double play rating of 3, so playing halfway makes it a 4. Chance to maybe turn that. 6-4, double question mark against a right-hander. 1-7 is a single, but that's a 9. It misses. We'll go to Myers. 6-2, star 5. Fly to center. Could be a sacrifice fly. He has a 0 sacrifice fly rating, though. The runner, Garcia, is a 5 at third base, and Taylor's a 0. So if this is not a 6, he will score. He does. Sacrifice fly to center by Myers. We're out number 2, but Myers brings in Garcia to make it 4-1 Padres, and that will be it for Hellickson. His day is done. He did great through 5, but then it all fell apart here in the 6th. And left-hander Matt Grace will be coming on to face the left-hander Hosmer, as Hellickson had the no-hitter through 5, but then definite implosion from there on. It's 4-1 Padres. Runner at first is Machado. He's a 1, but then a -1 there, so no jump. Will roll for the strategy, rolling a pickoff, nothing happening. Hosmer to Grace, lefty on lefty for Matt Grace. 3-3. That's a home run, question mark against a lefty, 1-18. That passes, but Hosmer's only a 2 against lefties. 7 will not do it, so he gets to swing away though. 6-1, he's going to double to center field. He didn't homer, but he doubled. And let's check Machado's run rating. He runs at a 3. The double to center. Double to center adds 1, gives him a 4. There are 2 outs, makes him a 5. The center fielder, 0 arms. So a 5 or less, or actually anything other than 6, he scores. And he does, so he beats it. Machado slides in safely. That run is charged to Hellickson. You can now close the book on Hellickson. 5 runs in 5 1/3 innings. So what looked to be a stellar outing turns very, very much poor. And there are 2 outs now with a runner at second due to the Hosmer double. Brings up Renfroe. Roll strategy for pickoff. Nothing's happening. Grace 2-2 is a walk chance, and Renfroe will draw the base on balls. And now the Padres have batted around, as they will now send their 9th batter to the plate. Let's make this look a little bit better, I guess. I'm not going to worry about it, I don't think. Let's see, does that get over there? Let's try this. Here we go. Okay. So the 6 will continue there, 7 is there, 8's there, and 9's there, and 10's there. All right, so Hedges will now be up with runners at first and second, and still 2 outs. Nothing on the strat roll. Grace, 5-3, strikeout chance. He does get him, and the inning is finally over. But for the Padres, 5 runs, all were earned on 1, 2, 3, only 3 hits. No errors, and they left 2 on base. Close the book on Hellickson now. He gives up 3 hits, but he does walk 1, 2, 3. And he struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But he is saddled with a potential loss if the Nationals do not rally. So 5-1 is your score, as the Padres put up a 5 spot in the top of the 6th. And now they've turned that over to Lucchesi to protect. He's now given a 5-1 lead. Start the bottom of the 6th. They'll be top of the order, Victor Robles stepping to the plate. 1-5, strikeout chance. He gets him. So the win streak of the Nationals in serious jeopardy in this game. Lucchesi, 2-6, strikeout chance. 11's too much. Go to Dozier, 5-2, question mark 7. That's a 17, though. That's going to be out of range against the lefty. Only goes to 7. So it's a fly to left for out number 2 for Juan Soto. 5-2, and that's a walk plus. So Soto draws the 2-out walk. Down 5-1, he's not going to attempt anything. So they will go ahead and just let Kendrick swing away. 2-1, hit by pitch. He's an 8. Minus the 6 is a 2, so that 3 is no good. Kendrick, 5-2, flies to right to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the 7th. It is San Diego 5, Washington 1. And Grace is back out. He can face 4 batters. He has faced 3. But they're going to see if they can't get an extra inning out of him. Or at least partial inning out of him. facing Margot. Actually, know what? They're going to pull Grace. My bad. They are going to pull Grace. So Grace goes 2/3 of an inning. Gives up a hit, a walk, and a strikeout. And the new pitcher is going to be newly recalled Erick Fedde. His first appearance of the season will be Erick Fedde. So Erick Fedde will be on, making his first appearance. And it's going to be facing some right-handers. Right-handers, actually it's Hedges, not Margot. Hedges will lead off, not Margot. It's Hedges, Margot, and Lucchesi, the top of the 7th against Erick Fedde. 2-3 for Fedde is a wild pitch, which is nothing happening. Start all over again. 5-4, strikeout chance. That's a 6. He got him. So Erick Fedde, first batter he faces of the season. He struck him out. Here's Margot. 3-2. That's a blank. We go to Margot's card. 2-1. Question mark 9. Up to a 16 is a hit. That's an 11. That's a triple. Manuel Margot, a 1-out triple against Fedde, and now the infield's going to have to come in against Lucchesi. They're not going to try a squeeze, and they're not going to do a pickoff, so we're just going to roll. Infield is in. 6-3 strikeout chance. They got him. 2 down, and that will send us to the top of the order and Tatis with a runner at third and 2 down. Tatis against Fedde. 1-4 strikeout chance. He got him. So Fedde, to his credit, strikes out the side after didn't get shook up by that triple. He stayed the course, struck them all out, and we're going to the 7th inning stretch at 5-1. It keeps the Nationals in the game if they can get their offense going, because it's only 4 runs. You can make up 4 runs. We've seen it before, but you got to remember, you don't have Zimmerman, you don't have Eaton right now in the lineup. I mean, you could pinch hit for him, I guess. Rendon's on the bench. They got a lot of backups playing. So we'll see. Matt Adams to lead it off. 6-2 strikeout chance. 13 got him. He's a 14, but the 13's good enough. 1 away. And that brings up Yan Gomes, his first appearance since Suzuki got thrown out by Joe West. Lucchesi 5-5. He's not tired, so it's a blank. Gomes 5-1. He's going to line it to short, and Tatis snags it. 2 down for Carter Kieboom. 5-3. We're going to the ballpark card, Nationals Park. 1-2. It's a pop out to the catcher. So he pops it up to Hedges. A 1-2-3 inning. And so far, the only hit he has given up has been Michael Taylor's double through 7 innings. So Lucchesi pitching a 1-hit shutout. Or not a 1-hit shutout, but a 1-hit with 1 run through 7 innings. Now Fedde is up to pitch again. He is set to bat second next inning, so they want to get him through this inning if possible. Facing Greg Garcia. 6-4. That's a walk plus, though. And that will be a leadoff walk to Garcia. So even though the 20 was on the D20, the 16 plus the 10 makes that a problem. So no chance of a steal for Garcia, but we will do Strat for the Erick Fedde. No pickoff. Here's Machado. 6-1. That's a star line, automatic out. See what the out is. It's a 1. Ground ball to second. Could be a double play. He's a 3. They're playing halfway. Makes him a 4. That's a +1 there to make it a 5. Kieboom adds nothing. So it's a 5 to be a double play. 5 or less. And it is. So that's going to go 4-6-3. Double play. 2 quick outs. So Fedde doing very well in his debut. Here's Will Myers. 3-5. And 3-5 is another out. Automatic out right here. Star line. So that's going to be a ground ball to first. And Adams will take it to the bag himself. So Fedde does quite well for himself. Fedde will go 2 innings. And he'll give up just the 1 hit and a walk. And he struck out 2. No runs. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. Still 5-1 favor of the Padres. Let's check Lucchesi for his fatigue factor. Lucchesi can face 23 batters. He's already surpassed that, so he is fatigued. So they could be looking to bring in someone else, but he's pitching so well, you hate to take him out. Even though he is a little fatigued, I think they're going to stick with him, at least to start. Here's Michael Taylor. 5-1 ballpark card. We're going to Nationals Park. 2-2 is a ground ball to second. That's one away. And now we need a pinch hitter for Fedde. And we look to the bench, and they're going to have Wilmer. No, you know what? They're going to use Anthony Rendon. Anthony Rendon will pinch hit. He's set to go on the disabled list very shortly, so they might as well get an extra bat out of him. So Rendon will pinch hit. The only other, they have Defoe and Eaton. That's all they have left on the bench. And they'd rather save Eaton to face a right-hander if possible. So here is Lucchesi to Rendon. 2-1, hit by the pitch. 14 minus a 6 is an 8, so he's not going to hit him. Rendon flies to left, out number 2. So he is gone, and here's Robles. Lucchesi 3-2. Possible error on a throw. 3-6, ground ball to short. Error rating to Tatis is a 13. That's a 10. It will be an error. Hosmer's range is a 4. Can he stop it? He can. Just a one-base error, E6. E6 on Tatis. But Robles has to stop it first. There will not be a steal attempt down 5-1, so we're going to ignore that. Dozier, the batter, against Lucchesi. 3-5. That's a range play at Nationals Park. Dozier, 2-5. Question mark 7. That's a 6. That will be a base hit to left, but the range of the left fielder Myers is a 3. He could take this away. But he does not. Will it be a... Well, no, it's going to stay a single because that's what it was originally. So it's going to stay a single to left. And Robles, they're going to do station to station, I do believe. He's a 4. There are 2 outs, makes him a 5. Actually, he will go to third because there won't be a throw. Because he's a 4 base running rating. There are 2 outs, makes him a 5. And then Myers is a +2, makes him a 7. So even the -1 going to left field, actually there's a -2 going to left field, it'll be a 5. So they'll go ahead and try it. And it is a 5, so he does make it. So runners are at the corners now with 2 down for Juan Soto. And this is going to be the last batter Lucchesi's going to get to face. Last batter they're going to let him face is Soto. Runners at the corners and 2 outs. 6-5, that's a potential wild pitch. That's a 10. That is a wild pitch. The run will score. Cuts the lead to 5-2. And it moves Dozier to second base. So a wild pitch by Lucchesi as he's on gas, but he's trying to get through this last out. Soto 5-3. That's the ballpark card going back to Nationals Park. Soto 1-5, star 5. That's going to be a grounder to third to end the inning. But it's a 5-2 game now. Unearned run. But they'll take it. 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. So that's going to be all for Lucchesi. He's going to go 8 innings, and he's going to give up 2 runs, only 1 of which was earned. He's going to give up only 2 hits. And let's see, walks. He walked 2. There have been 2 errors by the Padres. So I missed the error here in the third. There have been 2 errors on the Padres. So he walked 2, struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 strikeouts for Lucchesi, and he's definitely in line to get the win. And they'll be looking for their closer to pitch in the 9th inning. He hasn't pitched in the series yet. Kirby Yates is going to be pitching in the 9th to close it down. Nationals do get 1 run, cuts the lead to 5-2, and we're going to be going to the top of the 9th. We'll need a new pitcher for the Nationals as they had to pinch hit for Fedde. So let's see who they've got coming up. Padres have Hosmer, Renfroe, and Hedges. So let's see who they want to bring in from the pen. The Nationals rather will bring in Justin Miller. Justin Miller will be coming on to pitch. He will be on to face Hosmer. Renfroe and Hedges. Miller, top of the ninth, delivers 3-3 blank. We go to Hosmer's card. 4-4. That's a single to left field for Hosmer. Leadoff single. And that'll bring up Renfroe. No strat roll. 4-1 range play at Nationals Park. That's a 4-6. Starline 4. Ground ball to first. The infield was halfway, so Adams will now be a 2 range, not a 3 range. And that cost him right there. Would have been a hit, or would have been an out, but he failed on the range play. Is it going to be a double? It will not. It'll be a single. So to get from first to third on an S3, you need a 2 or better, and I think Hosmer, Hosmer has a 3, so he will get to third base. And Miller off to a bad start. First and third, nobody out. Down 5-2. Infield's going to have to come in. They really have no choice here. They have to come in. Miller delivers 2-4. Possible error. Possible error. 5-4. That's a single to third. No error for Kendrick, but it will be a base hit, and it's now 6-2 in favor of the Padres. And Renfroe will stop at second base. He only runs at a 2. So he will stop at second base. But Miller has faced 3 batters, hasn't gotten anybody out yet. So the bullpen again is seeing some activity for the Nationals, as they have now looking at Kyle Barraclough. Kyle Barraclough could be coming in. Margot tripled his last time up. 4-6 strikeout chance, too high for that. 4-5. That is a ground ball to second. Infield was halfway. That makes him a 2. Miller adds 1, makes him a 3. There's nothing on the pivot. So 1-3 is a double play. And they got it. Double play. So that is a 4-6-3 double play to make it 2 outs. But they will send Renfroe to third on that play. And that brings up the pitcher spot. So Lucchesi will be lifted for a pinch hitter. And with Justin Miller in there, let's see if they have a lefty on the bench. They do have Mejia, a switch hitter. They do have Franmil Reyes. I think they're going to bring in Franmil Reyes to Franimal. Even though he's a righty, they don't care. They're bringing in Franmil Reyes. So Franmil Reyes is on. Miller has faced 4. He is now fatigued. So do they go to Barraclough? I think they're going to have to. Miller's going to come out. They're going to go to Barraclough. So Kyle Barraclough is on. Miller goes 2/3 of an inning. Gives up 1 run, is responsible for the second run. 3 hits, no walks or strikeouts. But now Franmil Reyes is on to face Barraclough. Infield, a runner at third, so we do have to roll strategy because of potential balk. And there is no balk. So here we go. Barraclough to Reyes. 1-1, strikeout chance, 18's too much. Go to Reyes. 1-6, ground ball to first. That's going to end the inning as Adams puts it away. So just the 1 run, but that was a big one. It makes it 6-2. Padres get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. I doubt there's going to be any 9th inning magic here. It's 6-2 in favor of the Padres. It is not a save situation any longer because of the extra run that just got scored. But either way, Kirby Yates has not pitched in this series, so he's definitely going to pitch now. They're not even going to screw around with it and wait for it to be a save situation. They're just going to bring in your best you got, and they're not going to worry about a save or not. So Yates will be on to face Kendrick, Adams, and Gomes. That's the scheduled hitters for the Nationals here in the bottom of the 9th, trailing it 6-2. So Yates is on. In the regular season of 2019, he was 0-5, but he did have 41 saves with a 1.19 ERA. So definitely tough. Pitch to Kendrick, 3-3. Strikeout chance, 10 is too much. Kendrick will swing. 6-4, pops him up to second base. 1 out. And that's going to send up Matt Adams. And there's not much on the bench. All they got left is Eaton and Defoe. They would use Eaton to pinch hit for Keyboom if it got that far. 3-3, strikeout chance, 10 gets him. Adams is gone. 2 down. And that brings up Yan Gomes. Can't pitch it for him. He's the only catcher he got left. 5-3, strikeout plus, and they got him. Finally a 1-2-3 ninth inning, but with Kirby Yates, you expect nothing less. So the Padres win it. Nationals win streak is out the window now after 9 games. They finally lose one. It's a 6-2 victory for the Padres. Winning pitcher was Lucchesi, and he improves to 3-2. Hellickson takes the loss. He is now 0-1, and he takes the loss after pitching a no-hitter through 5 innings. The save goes to Yates. I don't know how many saves he has on the replay. But final score 6-2. And let's see, the Padres made 2 errors. Nationals made none. Left on base, I've got the Padres leaving on 4. These are all unofficial until I put them in. 7 hits. And I need to finish Bearclaw, pitched a third of an inning, allowing nothing. All right, so 7 hits, and let's see. Left on base, 4 should be up here for San Diego, not for Washington. Washington left on, well, they left on 4 also, according to this. They only got 2 hits. 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors, and 4 left on. So a very weird line score for the Nationals, as they just had a, once Hellickson lost that no-hitter and they just got discombobulated, they just couldn't recover, and the snowball just kept going, and that was all she wrote. But it was a fine streak while it lasted. The Nationals now drop to 20-6. They still, of course, maintain first place in the National League East. Final score, Padres 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors, 4 left. Washington 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors, and 4 left. Winner Lucchesi is 3-2. Loser Hellickson 0-1. Yates with the save. Next game, the St. Louis Cardinals will come to town. The Padres will take the charter out, and the Cardinals will take the charter in. And we'll get this game between the Cardinals and the Padres. It'll be the first of a 3-game set, and that'll be the next one in the Washington Nationals replay. So it wasn't the nail biter like I had expected, but we got to see 5 innings of a no-hitter, so that was pretty cool just on its own. So until next time, enjoy playing whatever game you choose to play, however you choose to play it. And as usual, I will see you all down the road.